Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Shanetta Jamere and I need to give you this weekly encouragement coming at you real live like this. Read that book that you won't read. No, seriously, read that book that you won't read. Pick it up, you guys. Read that book. There are so many books that you could be reading that can benefit and better yourself. I know, and I'm not gonna sit here and spill out a bunch of books for you to read because people have different needs. I have a video on books and I'll have more on books, but for right now, let's get the discipline. Let's just get this encouragement real quick, because we want to build wealth and self-care, and we can't have all of that goodness that can come from those two if we don't try to feed ourselves what we need to know. Okay, I'm not gonna get cliche with y'all. No. Books being best friends and all that good stuff. Seriously, be your own best friend. Feed yourself, feed your brain, feed your mind, feed the void that is within you before you go out and party, before you go talk to this person, before you go try to fill this void with shopping sprees and a whole bunch of food, like junk food. Books. You know what it is you need to be reading. If you want to be an artist, if you want to be a better you, if you need some self-help, if you need to learn how to finance, if you need to learn how to save money, if you need help on getting loans established where you can pay them off, read a book. If you need help dealing with loneliness, if you need help, what is your biggest need? What is your biggest need, and feed it? Are you still at this job that you don't like? Get books, get information, do your research. Now, audiobooks can help you a lot. Listening to reviews. You can go on audible.com. No, this isn't sponsored. You can go to audible.com and you can listen to some reviews of books. Sometimes it may take a certain voice. It may take just listening to a book that can really help you digest and check it out even better. Other tips: look up ways to read books faster. Look up ways, like Google is your best friend, you guys. I'm telling you how right now. Look up ways to read faster and digest it faster and pick out what works best for you. It may be the method where you skip words. You literally see a whole sentence within the paragraph and you're skipping like every 3 words. That may help you process the book faster, read faster. It's not skimming, but it's just skimming through the sentence, but not skimming the whole page, if you get what I mean. Another way that some people may read books faster, which is what that one helps me, but another way that helps me as well, which may help you, along with another whole list of ways that you're gonna Google and find out, is if you take a pen and use it at the top of the page all the way down and just read the whole page using a pen tip or a pencil tip, just some type of tip, something where you can go along and read each word. It might help you with processing what you're reading and not forgetting what you just read, because I used to do that a lot. Okay, so I have like a couple of books, just random books, nothing, particular about them that is better than any other for whatever reason. But for example, I have like 15 minutes, Anyways, I have 15 minutes on this book here, and it is an indicator for whatever my goal set for that day is, for me to read 15 minutes of this book. Now, of course, 15 minutes can definitely end up being, in the middle of a page, or let's say that happened. You guys, what I do is I just read to the bottom of the page. I read all the way to the bottom of the page, so I know I start fresh with the next page. That is one way that I use to love to read and enjoy reading and want to get into reading. I set time limits, goals, and I even had this timer that would go off. It was one of those old school timers that would be like tick, 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 ding, and it goes off like that. It's like, you know, it's really an awakening type of ding. It's like truly the the wind up type of timers that just goes off and scares the mess out of you. But yeah, anyways, so another thing that I do is I might burn some candles. So a candle that really has just either this sweet smell or inspiring smell or just a smell that you like to smell while you're reading, try that out. So you all, I hope these tips and just this encouragement to get you to read will help you out. I know some folks are going to be wondering, hey, why didn't you list some books to read and whatnot? You guys, there are people who don't read at all, so we need to take some steps and encourage and push people forward, because some people don't even know where they want to start with reading because they don't even like to read. They hated it in school. It was never introduced to them in a fun way, or maybe they just never learned how to just sit down and process something that is for their benefit. But you guys, I'm telling you, let's start with these baby steps. Let's stay encouraged, better yourself, and challenge yourself. I know some people might be like, oh my gosh, it's just reading. Well, not everyone is like you. Not everyone got it easy like you, boo. At the end of the day, you want to push yourself to do something, even if it's something that you may think is like minor or something that you think is such a huge task. You want to try to go at it. You know, Ferris, he shared this story where there was this woman who wanted to be able to run 3 laps or 3 miles or something like that. And he told her, he was like, well, why don't you just go run 1 lap, you know? And she was like, well, why would I do that for? You know, I'm not going to feel like I did anything. I'm not going to feel like I accomplished anything. And he was like, so you're not going to run 1 lap just to try, just to put your foot out there? So guys, this is what I'm trying to get across here with this message of encouragement to get you to read. And yes, apply this to different things in life, just like how I applied the Tim Ferriss, you know, sharing that story, yeah, to this, and just to any other thing that goes on where it's like, oh, I wish I could do this, I wish I knew how to do this, or I wish. Stop wishing and start doing, and put your foot out there. Literally put your foot out there and make the effort, because you're gonna thank yourself later. Seriously, like, that never gets old. Thanking yourself later never gets old. Think about it. Thanking yourself later. Being glad that you made a decision, being glad that you made this change, being glad that you did something for yourself, for your benefit, for your life, for your game, for your future, for your you guys, that never gets old. So go read and have some fun while you do it. And if it's not fun, then it can help you get some good sleep until you get that knack to do it again and again and again and learn what you need to learn. Alright, you guys, I hope that helped you so much. Leave some comments for me. Let's talk about it. Bye.